Yo, what up, YouTube? It's actually Prodigy, and welcome back for another video here on The Nation. Yes, Nation Awkward. I wanted to come out and say, since I've been so quiet the past few months, what's going on with Nation Awkward? Where is the channel progressing? Where is it going forward? And I think the simplest place to go ahead and take that is our plans for 2015, or at least my plans. So, first and foremost, what will be happening with walkthroughs? You know what? Scratch that. That's rude of me. Thank you all for subscribing. We have 135 subs on the channel, as well as I hope you had a happy holiday. Y'all thought I was gonna say something else. I thought I was gonna say something else. I don't even know. But I hope you had a happy holiday. I hope you spent it and enjoyed it. Had a happy new year and all that jazz. I really do. But let's get into these plans. Now in the background we have some Destiny gameplay. I'm actually using the Comedian shotgun combined with No Land Beyond. No Land Beyond is a pretty interesting gun. Horrible in 95% of cases if you miss your shot, but it's still fun to use. But as I was saying, the plans for the channel, let's start with walkthroughs, which we already have. They will be resuming next week. The reason it is for next week is I'm still getting over a cold, and so I've been sleeping a lot, drinking a lot of fluids, and it's just not the ideal forms, especially since family is still here to do commentaries in. So please bear with me this weekend. I hope to finish out Alan Wake and put that up for y'all, and then we'll keep moving into our other games and just keep it going. This week I will actually be putting out the rest of Tales of the Borderlands and Tales of How I Fall to My Death Like a Scrub. But yes, Tales of the Borderlands will be coming out this week. We'll be finishing up that series. And I thank you all for your patience. We are currently at 135 subs, and we will continue to work on Nation Awkward. Thank you all for working with me and taking that time. Now, I believe I fail here. Oh, no, I got the kill? Okay. I think, all right, in this situation, I'm going to get cleaned up. Watch this. Boom. Bang. I just laid down. But what about gameplay commentaries? I will be having them return as well. That will be next week. I will have a couple I put out this week that I have already set up and ready to go. Those will be Call of Duty commentaries from Advanced Warfare. My question to y'all is, what games would y'all like to see? Y'all see I have Destiny. I have things like that. Call of Duty, as I said before. Grand Theft Auto. I play a lot of NBA, 2K15, a lot of different games. So if you suggest a game, I might just have it. So please go ahead and suggest away what games you want to see, what games you want to watch, whatever games you would like commentaries. And do you prefer post or live commentaries? I can do either. Posts, I think, sounds a little bit more composed. Just because I have a time to kind of gather my thoughts. While I would say live commentaries, I'm far more I don't want to say far more emotion. My emotion plays a lot bigger part. So you'll see me get mad, you'll see me get angry, you'll see me, you'll see a lot more emotion out of me, I think, in the live commentaries. Do you want it with or without the camera? Again, all questions, just drop them down below with your input. Now, when it comes to first impressions and reviews, the first big game I'm picking up this year will be that of Dying Light. Yes, Dying Light, the zombie survival game. I will be picking that up. Do y'all want to walk through? Again, I'm not necessarily concerned with doing a walkthrough. I think personally, I would rather take the time to finish the game, put some effort, and really finish the game as quickly as possible while still being able to provide y'all with a good first impressions as well as a quality review. I don't want to rush it out. So please just tell me your opinions on the matter down below in the comment section if y'all do want a walkthrough or not. I'm leaning towards no walkthrough for that, at least for the first game. We may get into some more walkthroughs since we already have a few walkthroughs going. We may get into some other games later on. And I don't know the release dates on Telltale's games currently either. So my best of videos will be coming out this week as well. That will be dealing with best games of 2014 and my most played games of 2014, because I think those two are very different lists that I don't think many people address. And just because a game is necessarily good doesn't mean I spent the most time with it. Just because I give something Game of the Year does not necessarily mean I spent, again, the most time on the game. And so I feel I have to kind of tailor the list accordingly because of that fact. Now, beyond that, we will get gaming news, which will start next Monday. not this week. And how the gaming news will work is starting next Monday. Y'all may get a few news videos this week. I believe this is a clean headshot right here. Yep, he lost his head. He lost his head. How gaming news will work, though, we will basically go in every day there is news. If there's nothing newsworthy, then we won't have a news show. This is, to me, the best compromise between daily news, which is most of the time kind of irrelevant, and individual news stories, and a weekly show where there's some big news coming out, generally multiple times throughout a week, that I think people are interested in. So it'll be whenever there's news, you will see the show, and it will be one show comprising all the news. So if it's not in one day's video, then I might catch it in the next, and that's just how it's going to be. I think that's the best way for it to run, and I think the show in general will function a lot better, and I'll be able to cover most of the news stories. And oh, that was a clean headshot, and I got dropped. Our brother laid down to sleep. Ellis, what is Ellis doing? Ellis is currently working on his Let's Plays. Me and I are currently trying to get in contact with one another and talk, just to see what each other's plans are and to kind of consolidate the channel as a whole, and get on the same page. He will, as far as I know, continue to be working with the channel, and I do want to thank him for keeping up the channel when I stepped away from it for a bit. I know that I did disappear on y'all for a bit. That was just a combination of personal things as well as worrying about my anime channel having gone down, so I do apologize. I do plan to make this much more of a prominent channel this year, so please give me just till the start of next week, and then you can yell at me all you want. The podcast will be starting in late January, early February, and it will be here on YouTube as well as on Twitch, since this is a gaming podcast. But it will be here on YouTube, on Twitch, as well as on the Hitbox. I believe all of them are allowed to have podcasts. I know Twitch, since it's gaming, Twitch as well as, and I bring the thunder, Twitch as well as Hitbox are both, as long as it's gaming related, I believe you can stream it. So I will try and do that on both of those. And the links for both my Hitbox and my Twitch are down below in the description below. And that's where it will be hosted. Just go ahead, click, and hit the follow button. More details on that in the coming weeks. So let's get to the goals, because I've just been kind of boring y'all for a minute. With nothing really, just a bunch of blah, 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 blah. Because, I personally enjoy giving y'all this information to keep y'all updated, but I think y'all really care about what are the goals for 2015. Where do I see the channel as a whole going? So first and foremost, I think we should be able to hit 1,000 subs this year, especially if I go hard, can stay consistent, and place videos up. We should be able to hit 1,000 subs here on YouTube, and I would love to hit 1,000 followers on Twitch as well. I want to kind of have these run side by side and have them work together. So please, if you enjoy watching Twitch streams or even Hitbox streams, just on the live streaming channels collectively, I'd like 1,000 followers if possible. Again, I'm not saying y'all don't got to do anything y'all don't want to do, but if you enjoy it, definitely give me a watch. Next up, we will have a significant rise in production quality. I want to improve audio. I want to improve the visuals. I want to improve graphics, the entire channel as a whole, branding. I want it all to be consolidated, and I want it to look better, to step to a professional level, to be taken seriously and not just laughed off as just your average YouTube production. I want it to seem and I want it to appear to the quality that I hold myself to, and I want the content to eventually get to. And next up, I want to have consistent daily uploads, and that begins next week, where we have an upload each day for you all to watch. And I did a backflip. It was so sad. My team lost, but all in all, we're just about at the end of the video, and I want to be streaming 5 days a week. That will also start next week as well. So streams 5 days a week, consistent daily uploads, a significant rise in production quality to a professional level, as well as reaching 1,000 subs on YouTube and 1,000 followers collectively on the live streaming sites. This wasn't my best game, but it wasn't a horrible game. And again, remember, tell me what you think about live comms. Tell me about if you want a walkthrough of Dying Light. Tell me all that stuff down below in the comment section, and I'll talk to y'all again next time. Thank you for joining the nation, and remember, it's always okay to be a little bit awkward. Peace.